Hello, everyone. I'm Michelle Alva, and I'm here with Sara McNamara. She's a writer, and she's a mindset coach, and she created this amazing program called Tell Stories That Sell. She also happens to be a wild woman of abundance, and this is a part of the interview series that I'm offering, Wild Women Speak. And so grab a cup of tea and just lean back because we are in the presence of an amazing entrepreneur, creative goddess. And I would love to know, Sara, where you were at before you joined the Wild Women of Abundance, and then what abundance came to you from that, and anything else you want to share with women to empower them that they can shift their life as you have.
Thanks, Michelle. Thank you so much for having me. And yeah, my experience working with Michelle has been really incredible and transformative. And where I was, so I joined Wild Women of Abundance in the middle of the pandemic, and I was actually like trapped in Canada for 5 months across the border from my partner who's in America, because I'm going through the immigration process in the moment and I don't have my papers. And so I was in an Airbnb all alone. I was quarantining after coming back from the UK when my grandmother just passed away. So there was a lot of intense emotion going on for me. And you know, I'm very familiar with processing intense emotion on a journey of transformation, which I've been on for a while. But when I started working with Michelle, I went to a couple of her workshops, and I just loved the combination of methods that she uses, particularly with the breath work. And I was really looking to step into just like releasing. There was a lot of stuff that was being triggered in me that, you know, was causing anxiety and creating like stagnation for me, and really, you know, there was just a lot going on. So I was really looking for support, being able to process that and really like hold my hand through the intensity. And you know,
being so available to that, Sara.
Yeah,
being so open and wanting to free yourself in those challenging times is so important for us as coaches and guides and leaders to really seek the support we need or we wish, you know, for.
Yeah, and you know, like genuinely, it is scary to face up to your pain and the difficult emotions and the parts of, you know, your past that have been had a grip on you or that you've been carrying for a long time. But I'd really got to a place where I understood that, you know, the universe was really calling me. Like, this is the work that I was being invited to step into, because it was the thing that was going to set me free to be able to receive everything that I desired. So, you know, if you're here for a reason, like definitely pay attention to that. And so I shifted a lot, and, you know, had some really big realizations, really got to step into just like loving myself more, really listening to myself more, and being able to take action to give myself what I needed to support myself to rise and to grow and expand to the next level and be able to take on, you know, more of the exciting things that I was feeling really called to do. And it really helped me just deepen into a whole other level of creativity, which showed up in every single area of my life, literally. Like I birthed my Tell Stories That Sell program, which, you know, I felt like I'd been trying to push it out for a while. And then I did the course with Michelle, and it was just like, whoop, like it came out. You know, I released it. It was a very smooth, easy and fun process. I got a bunch of amazing clients enrolled, and I'm continuing to launch it and enroll clients as well. And it just feels really aligned. It felt really right. Like a lot of things really clicked into place for me. And I released a lot of resistance around my work, being able to earn more money, do it in a more of like a fun, flowy, easy way. I also have like unleashed my songwriting practice as well, which is another thing that I'd kind of had a lot of fear and resistance around, something that was really calling me. I attracted some
writer, first and foremost.
Yeah. And, you know, I just have been attracting a lot of support, like financial, a lot of money. Yeah, just like so much abundance.
Can you tell us more for people that may want to work with you, which I highly recommend everyone. Tell Stories That Sell. Could you share with us the specifics of the program? And right now she's having open enrollment, everyone. So I highly recommend clicking down below and check Sara out.
Thanks, Michelle. Yeah, so this program is really to support creative women entrepreneurs, coaches, people in, you know, service-based businesses who are looking to attract you know, ideal clients into their business who they're really excited to work with, who are a really good fit, and, you know, just are the kind of people who create really fun, like wonderful working relationships. I'm all about like actual dream clients who you genuinely are just so happy to work with. And the way that I do that is by supporting women to share their stories through a content strategy that's very targeted at, you know, empowering others by sharing the parts of your story that really demonstrates your expertise, that really supports people to create change, and really impacts people and creates movement, action, inspiration in a way that feels really natural and authentic to you, so that you can tap into your creativity and be able to create consistent money and consistent sales in the work that you are most excited to do and that you most love doing, and be able to step into that.
That's really priceless, because that's the foundation. And even for me, I'm going to be working with Sara because I have so many stories and passions, and I feel as though no one's really sat with me and clearly, concisely helped me to bring it out even more. And I think people can feel my love for my life and all the different things I do share. But can you imagine myself even being more focused on that and how I can bring it more clearly to people? Because sometimes people are listening to me and they're like, wow, that's a lot, you know, you've been through a lot. And so I'm looking forward to sharpening how I can share even more, so that that benefits people too, to be more clear on whether Michelle Alva is the right fit for me. And I'm really grateful, because I feel that one of your many gifts is that you can help entrepreneurs like myself to just get more clarity so that we can serve even more people. And I have a friend who, she works with a certain specific diagnosis of sexual trauma that happened to people, PCOS. And so it's amazing how she's the go-to person for that. And how I do see how when you're more refined in your niche, but that's the whole thing with me, is that I do so many, you know, really it's about helping your healing system to be more efficient. And so no matter what diagnosis you have, benefiting your nervous system to heal more effectively is a very kind of general, but who knows, it's going to be fun to see the outcome. We'll have to make another video when I'm done working with you for a couple months, you know, and see what was refined, you know, because I do feel this is something that sometimes people don't see how it could benefit, but I hope I made it very clear to people that you definitely would benefit from Tell Stories That Sell. And even if you want to write a book and you're not really sure if your story could be that, you know, Sara offers coaching for that also. And I'm just super excited to keep learning from you.
Yeah, I mean, this is really why I created the program, because the hardest thing to do is have clarity about ourselves, right? Because especially if you're a multi-passionate creative, it's like I do so many things. There are so many ways that I can help people and that I really enjoy helping people. But it's really like coming from a place of service, of like the more clarity you can give the people who are on the receiving end of your content and your message, the more you're actually able to help people, the more deeply you're able to create transformation, is when you create that clarity. And it doesn't mean you have to, you know, just limit yourself to one thing, but it's like one thing at a time, right? And also finding like, what is that thing that's, you know, being able to follow your passion and whatever's calling you in the moment, and be really clear so that you're really deeply supporting people to get into a working relationship with you and understand that, you know, that's the place where they can find the solution that they're seeking.
I think it's an energy that people will feel even more. Mind you, I feel I'm at a pretty awesome place, and you can always even refine more, you know? And so this is where I'm constantly learning, growing, refining, and I'm super grateful right now in my life, Sara, that I'm ready for you. Because that's why I manifested you into my own Wow Woman of Abundance. And you see, folks, this is what abundance is all about. When we can share, support each other, and keep that energy flowing. This is what abundance mindset is all about, instead of scarcity mindset, which is all about competition, separation. And so that was my intention for creating the Wow Women of Abundance. On purpose, I put the word abundance because so many people were like, what do you charge? You know, right now the COVID, do you give a COVID rate? Or, you know, because of the pandemic, somehow we've associated pandemic scarcity. So what if pandemic equals abundance?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I created that program. And so I'm living proof that you can shift and be abundant even in a time of pandemic. It's really truly just a mindset. And that's where both of us work with mindset. And it's so important to remember that your only reason why everything's happening the way it's happening is because of your mindset about it. And so that's why it's so important to release, to let go, and then to invite something new and be open. And that's why we open our bodies to that abundance pose all the time, and stay open, because you'd be so surprised how much you could receive in your life, everyone. Just as Sara has this amazing program, Tell Stories Itself. So is there any closing wisdom pearls you want to share, or something?
I mean, I think the main message that I share with all of the clients who are working with me is like, it's already inside of you. Your story is already inside of you. The clarity is already inside of you. You know exactly what the next step is and what the next story is to share and how to create whatever it is that you desire. Like, it's already there. So really giving yourself permission to do it, and, you know, receive the support that helps you to get there faster. You don't have to go it alone, and it gets to be fun and it gets to be easy and flowing.
I love it. Thank you, Sara, for your wisdom. And all of Sara's information is down below. Just click there and comment with us. Let us know what came up for you. I would love to know. And just really grateful for you. Thank you for this time.
Thank you, Michelle. So grateful for you as well.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.